Hey, peace, peace, peace. This is Keisha K. Boogie Shantae, also known as Zora Aurora. And I wanted to briefly come and share a message, a good word. And so the good word is on this Jupiter day, as this Jupiter music is playing in the background by Gustav Holst. The planet's full suite. I wanted to have some ambiance. That's what Jupiter sounds like. According to this composer, that's what Jupiter sounds like. So I wrote a post earlier, and it was inspired by a conversation in one of the groups I'm a part of, and it was also inspired by a post from a couple weeks, maybe a week or two ago, about some clovers that I noticed in my environment. And actually it was February 1st, February 2nd. I remember exactly when it was. So I'm not sure how loud that is. Hold on just a second. Okay, so anywho, so meditating on that shape, meditating on that frequency, that vibration, that color vibration, the green, the three leaves of the clover, the lucky 4-leaf clover. If you find one, they say it's lucky because they're very, very rare. And then just the symbolism, the clovers are usually linked to the Irish, which is usually linked to St. Patrick's Day and leprechauns and that whole mythology. And so as I was meditating on the clover and meditating on what the clover, one of the things it symbolizes, which is luck, Luck. And so the way my mind works, the way my mind warps and bends, I began to deconstruct the word. And using Kabbalah, I came to the understanding that in the word luck, and what it represents and what it means and the vibration and frequency of that word, it is so powerful. It stands for a whole nother concept. It stands for the concept of bounty and of abundance and of Jupiter and of expansion. And there is a similar frequency on the other end of that spectrum called lack. Lack. And so we're dealing with Luck and Lack, right? And it has the same vibration, more or less it has the same. You have some different letters. You have that A and the U. And so when you remove that, although we can keep it in there and come up with a whole nother breakdown, when you remove those, all that's left is the L and the CK, or the L and the K sound, the cuff. And so when I was thinking about it and meditating on it, I came to the understanding that there is no lack. Lack is a veil. Lack is what's another word for it? It's a spell. Lack is a concept that was given to us to throw us off the trail of luck, right? The energy that we want, the frequency that we want, the vibration that we want, the energy that we want is the luck, is that Lamed Kaf, right? We want that LK. We want the head, and we want the abundance that comes with making good decisions and good choices and being very intentional about respecting the earth's bounty and the earth's resources. And as springtime comes along, and the earth is renewing herself, and she's awakening, and her plant life is coming out of the ground, and it's beginning to feed earth's creatures, including ourselves. There is nothing lacking about it. However, lack is a spell, literally. The A is placed in there, and it changes the sound vibration, and it creates a whole new concept. And so I'm here to tell you, that there is no lack. And I totally get it. I've heard people say that before, and I interpreted it based on my level of understanding. And now as my level of understanding grows, I understand now what they meant when they said there is no lack. There is no lack unless we allow it to be so. The earth does not lack. There is no lack on this earth. The only lack that exists upon this earth is man made. That's it. It's man-made. That is the lack that exists. And that is the lack that does not last. When man leaves and nature goes back to its natural instinctual course, there will be no lack. And the lack that exists is in divine order. It replenishes itself. So when one species dies out, another one is created. There is no lack. The energy is transferred. Human beings stop energy. We hoard it. We create the spell that is lack. However, if you remove that A, if you remove that alpha, if you remove that human atom, that human interaction, all that's left is luck, is lake, is the lake. A lake is abundant. A lake is a source of water. Water expands, right? So yeah, that was too much for me to write. It was too much for me to write, and I really wanted to just share it and put my own sound vibration onto it, and not to sound too, extra spacey. However, I am that too. But I hope that the message reaches you in the spirit and intention that I am inspired to share it. And good luck. May the luck of the Irish, good luck, may luck be with you. Every time you see a clover, remember the earth is bountiful. Jupiter is bountiful, is expansive. On Thursday, that is the day that we focus our intentions on this type of energy. So it's quite appropriate that this conversation is being held on today. Peace, family.